What is up, everyone? Very exciting day. I am very excited because today we are adding more equipment into the shop. Woo, woo, woo. It's been like this whole year we've done like so many videos of prepping the shop. We did so much cleaning, reorganizing. We put up 4 2-post lifts, and now to solidify our beginning of the year refresh, we have the last pieces of the puzzle. In the last video you guys saw, just 2 giant packages showed up, right? We have a 4-post storage lift, all apart, all cleaned up, ready to go. Comes with a lot of packing material, so it takes a little while to set up. We have another 4-post lift to go right next to this one, which is super exciting. Get some more storage, it looks good. Can't beat the bend pack stuff, it is incredible. And then on top of it, we have our creme de la creme tire machine. The last video we mentioned how everyone's excited for this because everyone uses that damn tire machine. If you want a lot of friends, you buy a tire machine or a trailer or a lift, right? Those are the
those are the 3 things.
Well, my friends use all of mine, so I'm excited for me and all of my posse here to have an easier time of changing tires. We have the Ranger, the bend pack lift prior, which has been amazing to us, but we got that when we were still on the 225 phase, right? We've graduated to some big old 265s on everything. And to have a top of the line machine to make it happen is gonna make our life so much easier this season. So
this season is gonna be so good with this thing.
This is the best investment ever. Just suck it up, I swear. Like, make your friends chip in, make them give you 20 bucks every time they use it because a good tire machine for a drifter is life-changing. That being said, that thing goes up last because it's the easiest thing to do when we need some space for it. But for now, we gotta build a 4-post lift, and I don't think it's as bad as the 2-post lifts in some ways. It's more parts, but most of it we build on the ground. I don't need a scissor lift or a forklift, and yeah, we're gonna find out if I regret saying that to begin with. But we gotta start with somewhere. So right now, we wanna put it right next to this lift, right? It makes the most sense. A lot of people just start the videos and be like, why don't you get a the 3-car stacker? We've already mentioned that a bunch of times, how it doesn't really fit for us. And you can watch the last video if you wanna hear the whole explanation. But I think the first thing we gotta do is start mocking up the main posts where we want it to lay to make sure we can get it to fit before it gets all heavy and hard to move. See, these are way less threatening to move around than the 2-post lifts. So I want to butt these things up right next to each other. And also what I've realized is they're 2 different size 4-posts. I swear I ordered the same one. I think
they might have just revamped it and made it a little tinier.
Yeah, I think they realized that no one's bringing a car up this high on 4-posts. Like, if we brought this all the way to the top, which we never do, I'd be able to walk straight underneath it. This is definitely better because you never go that high with them. And if you have this in your personal garage, like your home garage, having a little bit lower is probably really nice. Tape measure. All right, so though the post is shorter, it has the exact same footprint. So let's see. This is the standard width 4-post that they sell. They sell extra wide. They sell wider ones, but this is 100 inches overall width. So keep that in mind if you're trying to mock it up in your home garage. This is gonna be so cool. Like, we could have fit 3 of them, like the normal ones, but it would have really, like...
It would have been cutting it close to the garage door.
It would have been really hard around here. And honestly, the big thing we want to upgrade to is we wanted to be able to utilize this space that a car is usually, like the big move here was we want to be able to utilize this space for not car storage. We wanted to use it for actual storage because we have a lot of stuff that ends up sitting around this area. You know, the stuff that involves the tire machine and the tires and all that stuff and all the stuff that we
all the track prep stuff.
All the track prep stuff. It always just ends up leaving it by the door, so we can have a situation, if we could have an area for all of it, it would be huge.
This is the method.
I know. Well, this shit kills because, like, when you put this big equipment up, I don't care if you're like, oh, I'll move it later. You never do. We're trying to just figure out if we can give some more room this way. Just walking space. So we can move this back. Don't judge me, though. There we go. Alright, how's it look?
I think it looks good to me. Now let's build it.
We gotta get these things set up. First, we're gonna build it on the ground before we stand it up since we don't have a forklift to drop it in. So we're gonna start with our cross brace and then the locks. Oh God, oh God. Now we're gonna bring the locks up, and this will allow us to drape the, I guess, runners on, and then we build it on our backs from there. So whatever room we give us now is what I'll be building under. So let's go up a little bit higher. Yeah, perfect. I'm so happy you guys showed up. Perfect timing. Cool, this is perfect because the heaviest annoying part is right now, and I got some muscle. You feeling strong today?
No, you look weathered.
I got migraine. Look at you. Let me see these arms. Oh, we're we gotta lift it up, but someone's also gotta like bring the post back if they're not the right depth. You know what I mean? You're gonna be the depth guy.
Yeah.
No, go over.
Over.
Go above it so I can get my end out. All right, cool. Now just sit right on the little. We're good? Yeah. Your foot. Go, Arrow. Hold on. Oh, man. Oh, we gotta go over?
Wheels aren't in the holes. Are you sure you did this right?
No. No, no. I gotta drop the pulleys out so it can slip in. There's pulleys that need to go in this groove like this, but right now they're sitting like this. So it needs to, you know what I'm saying?
What are you guys excited about?
That new tire machine right there.
Oh, come on, tell me it was something crazy.
They already know it's a tire machine. We were just saying everyone's excited about
It's a tiger. It's a tiger.
There's
a
no
breathing
air
hole.
holes.
New,
There's a breathing hole right there.
new shop pet.
Yeah.
You guys ready? Yeah. Nice. One more to go. All right, we're done. Let's go home. Well, the heavy part's done, but this was the easiest part.
At least it looks finished.
Yeah, right? This sucks, right? Because like, there's not much more instant gratification left until we actually use the damn thing, so bear with me here, all right? We gotta bolt these together now. Obviously, they can't just be sitting here. Then we have to run all the cables and all the locks and everything.
Look like you're studying for the big test.
Just trying to be efficient with this one. With some YouTube magic, it's done.
It's not working, Jim.
Nah, you're stuck with me. We're doing this whole thing right now. So now we gotta run 4 cables, and what these cables do is, these are what are mounted on our piston. So this piece will actually be bolted to the piston, the hydraulic piece, and then this will run on some pulleys and attach right here to the top. And when that hydraulic piece extends, pulls on the cables, and raises the lift. This will be, you'll hear a lot of me going. It'll be good, it'll be fun. Making more sense now, Austin?
I already know how to do it. I'm just testing you to see if you know how.
Yeah, thanks, man, thanks. What are friends for? Oh my goodness, that's...
Yeah, I told you had that backwards.
No, it's not. Okay, this way is in the wrong hole. Sometimes you end up in the wrong hole. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's not. Ow! Right, so all the cables are in, which means it'll lift the lift up. But we need something to release the lock so it can come down. So if you look, there's a little piston right here with a fitting on it, and this little piston will actually release the lock, which is really cool. So this is operated by air. So we'll have a little air line on it, hit the button, release all the locks. So these are all compression fittings right here. So we'll just run these in real quick. So the front's T, and then go into the back. Don't bend this, because then you'll be screwed. You gotta find a new fitting. Ask me how I know. Now, put this in here, and that taper fitting. Crush that. You'll have a nice tight seam. This thing. We need to tee these into each other and then go through this hole. Now, it's really tight here. So using these compression fittings honestly sucks. So if you can, if you have a homie that has an air ride system that has leftover fittings, or if you go to your local hydraulic stores, you can get push the locks. And it uses the same line. What's so nice about push the locks, it's like, boom, sealed. You wanna remove it, push it in, pull it. So much easier. So thank God we have one of these laying around. Look how easy that was. All the main stuff underneath is almost done. Everything's hooked up. There's a couple things we have to tighten, but all the lines are here. So we have the hydraulic feed, we have a hydraulic return, and then the air fitting. Let's not mix those up because that would be really bad. But for now, we're gonna mount the pump. So you're noticing we're gonna mount the pump over here. It seems a little weird because it's tight, right? This aisle is big, it's plenty big, but getting through here is a little weird. You either have to step over or under. I don't care, I don't use these every day, so I'm not worried about it. It'll allow us to not put that, because it could either go there or in that corner. And I would rather it tucked away than...
Yeah, it's kind of hidden over here.
We got the air release line on here, so this will be our button to release our air locks. Got the hydraulic feed hooked up. Now all I have to do is hook up the hydraulic return, and we are
Golden pony.
almost
boy.
there, almost there. So Donnie on fill duty.
I didn't know you could put ATF in lifts.
Don't overfill it. Oh my god.
Filling it like your water.
Oh my god.
I don't want to get it on my shoe.
That stinks.
Smell my finger.
I could smell it and not even have to do that.
You got a leak.
I'm not falling for that again. All right, everything's tight. Everything should be good to go. These you don't have to bolt down, which is huge. Now, if you're gonna work on it, which you can, which is really nice, if you wanna do like alignments or suspension or just undercarriage stuff, you probably wanna bolt it down because they're a little wiggly, but if you're just storing and you're not going to the tippity top, you're good.
Yeah, we'll give it the pass.
It is nice though, if you look, it has like these little rails, and they sell accessories that actually kind of lock into this. Like you can get like a scissor jack that slides on that. It's
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, like an alignment rack, which is sick. I mean, I got these drip trays. It's really nice. You're not just dripping oil or diff fluid or whatever the hell is leaking from your car, because it's always leaking.
Moment of truth.
Won't you? No leaks. Gotta get the cables nice and taut, bring it up the locks, and then yeah, whatever. Yeah, stick your head under for me and make sure the cables are cabling. Is the piston doing anything? You want to hit the button for me? Well, let me make sure I don't have it backwards. The hydraulic lines are backwards. Dude, the instructions are backwards, all right? I swear I did this right. I'm so mad.
And I just filled it.
It's just filled. So I held the instructions like this.
You did wumbo.
I've wumboed it so bad, bro. It's so annoying. It makes a lot of sense though. Oh boy. You want to hit the release one more time just to make sure I actually hit the release on the fucking hydraulic pressure? Okay, that's good. Silly mistake, that's alright. Easy fix. Not bad. Yeah, that's right. Get the goop on. Oopy goopy. We're so close. Bullshit. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you're good. Do it again. I'm gonna check the cables, make sure they're... You know what happened, I think, because we pulled the piston out, we put so much air in the piston.
Yeah.
It's going.
Alright. Go all the way up. Make sure she's all blend. And then, maybe I should test the locks before I go all the way up with it. Like, that would probably be really smart. So, air fitting. We just have it set up as a temp one. You hear them all? You hear that, Deej?
Like click.
That's all 4 locks.
That's kind of cool.
Let's make sure it goes down. Okay, cool. It'll go down, that's good. So now we can go all the way up to let her bleed, and then we're good to go. She's ready for a car.
That feels a little sketchy.
Oh,
James, stop that. Stop.
Usually when there's a car, like you only, yeah, it's really.
It's really tall right now.
Oh my God. Yeah. I would not go more than 60% if you don't bolt it down. There's probably some disclaimer somewhere. Here's my disclaimer. All right, boys, let's figure out what car is going on here. All right, so we said we wanted to switch it up. I think the Red Z is going back to where it was. It's a good spot for it. We're kind of stuck with it right here.
Yeah,
And we can't pull anything out because it's so bad outside. So she'll go there for now. We realize how easy it is to get this thing on and off the lift, so I'm not too worried about it.
Last time I saw this car out was when you brought it to Lock City, like, what, 5 years ago to drift it?
I was in a bad mood, so I drifted this thing. It was cool.
Z32 drift car?
I've always wanted to build a Z32 drift car so bad because no one does. I want to drift this one or the other one, they're too nice, but this one has a lot of sentimental. The black one's actually just really freaking nice. So,
Not drift car.
no.
But it would be cool to have one of these chassis as
I
a
would
drift
love
car.
to because no one's ever like put the time really into doing. Like you get like Dom Goldstar who's sick. And who else? Then it changes over to like the basically making it a bad FD car. There's like no in between, so. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe. Putting the 15 underneath it. Is that two Mickey D's, bro?
I like it.
You like it? I'm looking at it now. I'm like, that's.
Two bright ass colors like this. I love
These
it.
are like the two brightest cars.
You see it first thing in the morning. Make sure you come in and have a great day. Oh, love it.
Oh, Ronald McDonald be chilling right next to him.
Yeah.
Dumb Ronald. It's so Ronald
Listen,
McDonald.
yellow and red is hard. Yellow and red is hard. We just live in America where McDonald's is so relevant. So.
It's so hard that one of the most successful businesses in the world uses that color scheme. Yeah. Just sucks that they happen to, total the whole thing.
Oh, that's scary. Oh, that's scary.
I'll put my body between it.
That is so close.
That is so scary.
It's crazy how much older the Z looks because the S15 is so aggressive in the front. But 15 is so nice, dude. Stupid.
Ronald McDonald over here, and then the two Batmobiles.
Get out of here.
Right?
Ketchup or mustard?
Yeah,
a lot
then
of that,
both the Batmobiles right on top of each other. I love that.
Dude, we were saying how sick it would be if I had the blue S15 on there and then like the purple coupe underneath, so all the vibrant color cars are all in one color.
This still just looks so
That'd be
freaking cool.
It's sick. I hate to put the Red Z back up because it makes it seem like we're not gonna ever touch it, but honestly, it's probably, I don't have anything in the pipeline for that thing yet. We realize how quick and easy it is to actually take the thing off, so.
Yeah.
I want to do some stuff to it. I gotta figure out what. I'm always down for suggestions. Please let me know. Like I said, I'm not turboing that thing. It's gonna ruin it. And I'd love to supercharge it because it's such an easy ordeal, but then the hood probably won't fit. And what should I do to the Red Z?
That would be cool.
A supercharger?
Supercharger would be cool.
Yeah, because like it makes like 400 now, so if it made 500, like if it just made another 100 horsepower, it'd be stupid.
Yeah.
0-1 swap.
ZR1 slot. Do we just buy? No, we're going crazy. and then the Black Z, honestly, it's just like the nicest car ever. And I wanted it out of the danger zone of all.
I feel like all of this is just out of harm's way right now.
Exactly, because you do get a lot of dents and dings and bumps in cars, and no matter how much space you have in the shop, people put stuff on it, they bump into it with tools, they hit it with engines when they're pushing engines on a dolly, like stage one.
I love it. That is so freaking cool.
My blue S15's at my house. Dude, I might swap it out for the Black Z because like
That would look really good.
it just says I need an active red S15, like duh.
Yeah, and then you have all of them right here.
So stupid. But the two posts are great because they add a lot of value to the shop, but the four posts, they just look so freaking cool. I wish we could have fit the triple stackers because how sick would two triples look? Very efficient use of space here. We could fit another one, which would be amazing. If we could fit 6 cars right here, it would be life-changing, but it pigeonholes this whole corner, and I don't want that. I'm not trying to just like cram the whole shop with cars. We do need some workspace, and so if we could utilize this to have, because we do work by the door for a lot of projects, we could utilize this big area to have some more storage and some more work area, but our life is just better off that way. shop upgrade for the year and for the beginning of the year is this package right here. Our new tire machine. Top of the line, super sick. You'll see in just a second, but for now, let's unbox this thing.
Now it really feels like Christmas.
Yeah, right?
I'm gonna miss the trusty steed over here.
Dude, you never let us down. It's a good machine. It's just those damn 265s, dude.
I think I have a more efficient way of opening this.
We're not smashing it. It'll be way messier to clean up.
But it'd be way better for the video.
Drum roll, please.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Oh man, that thing's way bigger.
How are we gonna get this off the pallet?
Oh my god, I forgot. Look at it. I forgot it has a built-in cheetah blaster. No way. Oh, it's sick. It has every attachment on it. It's amazing. I love this thing because it's just gonna it's a piece of equipment that's gonna make everyone's life easier. So let's talk about what makes this so much better for us. So standard tire machine stuff, we have the table, the clamp, and the arm. Bare minimum, that's what we had before. Everything else was manual. So what we have here is 2 hydraulic arms. See the little piston right here? And what this does is it has 2 points that actually push down on the bead of the tire. And mainly what this is used for is for helping remove tires. Because if you guys ever notice, you have to use levers to pry the bead underneath the sealing surface of the rim so it can actually come off. And usually with these bigger tires or these 3-piece wheels, you need like 3 levers and you're like holding it by yourself.
It takes like 2 or 3 of us to take the tire off.
It takes a lot of people to pain in the ass, and so now with these hydraulic arms, you could do it with ease by yourself. So it makes life so much better with these fat tires or these 3-piece wheels. This is such a must. And on top of that, what's really, really cool is we have a built-in cheetah blaster. So what this does is this blasts air into the tire to help it seat. Because even if the tire gets, slipped onto the rim, sometimes it's not wide enough to actually get onto the rim to actually seal air, where we usually use this thing, right? We take it off, we fill it with air, put 100 PSI in it, and then we blast the bead, it expands it, we're good to go. Sometimes it doesn't work, redo the whole process, pain in the butt, and once again, you need multiple people. But for this, we take this off, slip in the bead, done. This is huge, absolutely huge. And yes, it is huge. It's way bigger than that one.
Is it gonna fit there?
I don't know, we could
We might, yeah.
We could utilize this as the tire changing area now. I don't see why not. We put it like right here then.
Put the fueling station right there.
That would make a lot of sense.
This all might change, yeah.
I should this possible. A little bit more towards you if you can. I'm covered in the lube with this thing.
Grease and shit.
You want to give her one last go, just she deserves it.
So these are super easy to set up. This one I'm pretty sure comes set up. Did not read the instructions, but it looks all together. So most of the functions on here utilize air, right? So we have an air hose. We got to run a new line up and over so it's not having to be pulled out every single time. And the table itself that spins, that's actually a little electric motor that plugged right into the wall. That's 110, nice and easy. They do sell it with 220 for the guys that need a little bit of extra oomph. Like the super low pros, sometimes they get tight, but usually you can kind of wiggle it in. But let's give her air, see what happens. Woo! So this should be, woo! That thing's got some to it.
That's so.
That's so sick. So now picture this pushing down the bead, and it has the roller and the pivot on it, so we can actually hold the tire in place, and it just allows it to roll as it rotates to hold it down. And then we have this one. So this one was nice because you could you get it kind of locked in the rim and it holds the bead down, and as it spins around, it'll actually
walk itself with the tire.
Yeah, it's so good. Whenever you get anything with the extra arm and stuff like that, it does get a lot pricier. It's quite a bit pricier than that one, but you use one of these things long enough and you realize that it's worth every single penny. Jesus! It's just, I was not ready for the kick. You saw the recoil on that thing? This thing is insane. I assume that's what that regulator is for, to tone that down. We can clean the damn ceilings with this thing. That was a bad idea.
Oh, there's dust everywhere now.
Clean off the S15. He cleaned the shit out of it. Cannot get over how strong this thing is. Hell yeah. The last cool thing, I'm excited about this stuff because
this is something we're going to use literally almost every day.
and I know what I've been lacking, right? So the air hose to fill it up, it's actuated by your foot, which is huge because the other one wasn't. So if you had to cheetah something on and you needed to hold the air, you had to like cheetah hold the air, and like this thing you could literally, you know,
use all your limbs.
Yeah, exactly, you know, pump the tire up with this and then cheat it on and hopefully not let go and hit yourself in the face with this thing. This is, I know everyone's like, it's just a tire machine, you're so excited. You drift, you know, the night before an event when you're doing like 8 tires, you're pissed off, you want to go home, car's already loaded up, you're hungry, it's hot outside. I'm gonna
The savior.
The savior, dude. Oh my God. All right, so we're officially all cleaned up and the tire machine is in place, and I'm so excited for this stupid, like, I'm so damn excited for this thing. It's actually comical.
It's going to be such a good tool.
It's crazy the vibe change of this right here. Such a major part of the shop. And this is like the first time I think it really hit home that the whole shop is just completely different. It feels like max usage of the space for once.
It really does. I can't think of anything else that we could do in here.
There's always plenty of stuff, but in terms of the big stuff, like, I think we killed it. Max workspace, max storage space. It's just, it feels good. Get my money's worth out of the rent here. So we got this all cleaned up. The fuel actually fits way better over there, so it worked out really well.
New fueling station.
New fuel station. Just push some shelf, you know, put the little jug holders above it, do all that. I got to run an airline to the new spool that I put up there, and then over to the tire machine. Easy as. Last thing we got to do until we're finished with all the big stuff in the shop is this damn area right here. We've been working our way around the shop. This is the last.
Dreading this spot.
Oh, it's so bad, but it's perfect timing because I have to dismount a bunch of tires. There's a lot of dead tires, a lot of tires we're not using anymore. There's so many tires on that rack, I don't even know why I own them. So now I have to properly break in the tire machine and dismount like 20 wheels. I'm excited to use my new toy.
Good weekend.
Good weekend, yeah. And then we can get this cleaned up, and then boom, the shop is officially set for the year, and then we get to do our fun, small organization stuff from there on. There's still some stuff we need to move around, but the big stuff, boom, happy, instant gratification, it's taken care of. I could sit here and stare forever because, like, as a car guy, this is just such an ultimate dream image. Like, I would kill to have another one right next to it because I think it just gets cooler as you go down, but having this work area is insane. Like, realistically, what we gained by getting this is literally this work area, but it makes the shop feel so much larger and usable. What's nice is I don't have a car sitting right here that's getting bumped into, tools being thrown at, stuff being grinded at, so that's huge. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is we got one more mod I want to do, and I'll probably do it this weekend, is I think I want to put a shelf wall right here. As cool as it looks, having my cars exposed right here, looking all cool and sick, and I could just stare at it forever. We have so many bins, so many track things and stuff that we leave by the door, so it's easy to get to. And I think if we put a shelf wall up right here, it'll help divide the cars from a work area.
Protect them,
and it makes a lot of use of the space that would otherwise just be sitting here. I mean, you could put a wheel rack here or whatever, but I think I feel better with like a storage rack. Probably do what we did behind the RX-7. So these shelves right here, and just make this a wall on the side of the 4-post. That makes sense? It's not that I want more shelves, because every time you put up a new shelf, you always find shit to put on it, no matter what. But I think it would max use up our shop, really help us clean up all the odd and end bits that have been sitting around the shop, get in one spot, and feel complete.
Not having all the cars piled here, this space feels massive now.
Joke's on us. I gotta get my cars out of my house garage because the electrician's coming to start doing some wiring in there, so we gotta bring a couple cars down here for a little bit. It's gonna get a little packed, but it's part of it, all right? But I'm gonna sit here and stare at this for another hour or so because I just think it's the coolest thing I've ever seen. But I'm excited to get some more Benpack gear in the shop. The best of the best. It's got the shop looking good. looking pretty, and with some quality equipment, you can't beat it. But for now, you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. We'll see you guys very shortly.